Hi guys, Forever Gaming here. Welcome to Forever the Kingdom. Okay, my friends. So today we are building this set. Okay, we are building a set of Lego City street plates, right? Town street plates, with of course red lights, with crosswalks, as you guys can see, speed signs, right? Decorations, and of course street lights over here. Very cool. Even yes, glowing street lights. Okay, so yeah, you guys can see over here we have multiple examples, right, of how to build this thing. We are building the most classical one because this is what I want to use for my diorama. I recently started buying some Lego City cars, you know, some police cars, because every kid that ever wanted Lego wanted police cars. Plus I purchased Brian's Nissan from Too Fast to Furious movie, right? And yes, that movie is called Too Fast to Furious, not Fast and Furious. Okay, we have the instruction manual over here. So yeah, I kind of want to build like a big diorama, you know, with Brian's Nissan being chased by two police cars, right? And of course, I also have same from Lego Speed Champions, the new DeLorean machine. So I definitely want to do some photography and different setups and stuff like that. So as I said, I purchased these because usually, as you guys know, I am into medieval dragons and other things. I don't really, you know, collect the Lego City, so I did it just for the cards, right? Okay, let me put this aside over here, right? And let's start. So it appears that firstly we over here are building the decorations. 1 second. So we have this, right? We have a piece like this, so you guys can see over there. Now a very cool and useful Lego technique piece that is used to, you know, to hold the wings of dragons, right? To hold the wings on a dragon. Very cool parts. I love them for that, you know. Now let me see. We have these pieces over here, right, which we combine with these. Okay, let me put it down because I need something more. 1 second. Let me see. Also, by the way, I forgot to put them. I have them next to me on my couch. So these are the actual plates, right? These are the street base plates and a crosswalk. That's what you get, exactly what you see over here. Okay, now let's see. This is a street light, right? The upper part, you know. And this is a printed piece, by the way, in case you are probably wondering, right? Good. So we have this piece and this other tiny piece. Both of them come placed below this one. And this, of course, is the glow in the dark piece that you know, glows in the dark basically after it charges in the light. Okay, a bit. Okay, perfect. Now you put this here and voila, we have our first road light, right? Our first street lamp, whatever you want to call it, right? And we have to like do 2 of them. The second one, of course, will go way faster and of course easier because we already made one, you know. Some of the parts are definitely new, but that won't stop me. Plus, you know, when you get new parts, even if especially if there are like multiple of them in the same set, you know, even if that makes not more difficult but maybe, you know, a bit more tedious to say, the experience of building, until you get accustomed, you know, to set new pieces. It is still very awesome and very cool, because you get new parts, you learn about them, you learn how to build with them, and you know, once you use them more often and often, you know, the more often you use them, the more how to say, not only that you get more accustomed to using them, but you even get your own ideas for custom building and custom editing. Okay, now indeed I know that I missed one small detail on each of them. Over here they have this small plate that is actually a piece of the road, right? So basically this is the piece that unites them, you know, with the actual street, to not fall apart when you move them, you know. Very cool. Okay, very nice. Let's see. Yeah, what I want to say, even if, you know, you will watch my channel, my YouTube channel, or my TikTok account, plus I said it in multiple videos, I'm only doing this since September 2024, so kind of like a year and a half or something like that, right? But you know, still yeah, I feel I can already give a few smaller, so to say, advices, you know, because I have my own experience, and I definitely know for sure that I myself have learned, you know, even if maybe building came, the how to say, came easier for me than to like, to, you know, like, versus a person that another person that starts from zero, because I always loved the Legos all my life, and all my life I was a very how to say, imaginative. I don't know if this word exists, sorry guys. Yeah, so basically a person with a big imagination, right? And I also was, since 2018, I was a builder in video games, you know, block building video games, modular building video games, you know, with objects and assets and stuff, different things. So yeah, I definitely have quite quite the building experience, you know, even it's, you know, not literally the same blocks as Lego, right? And yeah, if you look on my YouTube channel, you will see tutorials for a game, actually for two games. One is called Portal Clients and the other one is called Dragon Quest Builders, a series from Square Enix. Absolutely amazing games. Okay, look, so we have our first colored, you know, lamp. I don't know, sorry, I don't know the proper English term for the color, the street lights that dictates traffic. Yeah, I am having a bit of a English lapsus right now, sorry about that. Okay, a small thing over here, as you guys can see, let me see, okay, you see it right there. Okay, so we have like a small I don't know, detailing thing going on over here. All of these ones, so these ones have them, right? And in the manual it doesn't even show. So because it doesn't show, and to kind of like be equal, you know, like it's not here, not there, not there, I decided to always put, yes, as you guys can see, I'm always hiding the, you know, the mold sign. Oops, not that. Okay, like this. So yeah, I opted to put it towards the street, but over here in the manual it doesn't show. 1 second, over here I made a small mistake, I didn't even notice, to be honest, and the annoying mark got away, but oops. Okay, I forget that they are like this, you know. Now let's make the other one. Okay, gonna press them, you know, to kind of make everything very, very straight, equal, and very, very smooth, you know. Very, very nice. Now let's put the lights. Okay, so we have red, yellow, and of course green. Oops, this one rotated a bit, so let me put it once again. And now once again over here, right? Okay, I think it's perfect, or almost perfect. Let's see, now we have this plate over here. Good. Let's put, we have these on it. Very nice, very, very cool, like that. Now we have this over here, and we have a small what is called a fern, right? I almost said Christmas tree. Okay, so we have that, and now we have a flower, right? So yeah, we have in this set kind of like a small, like a very small green corner, so not corner, area on the side of the road. Honestly, there, like I said, I don't really have Lego City sets, only like a few vehicles from Lego City magazine, you know. But as you guys can see over there, the two vegetation, so to say, the two vegetation areas, they kind of like come near one another. So that would mean, can I like press this in the middle? I don't want to press too hard on the plant, you know. I don't want to break it. Yeah, so I would take like a bench and place, you know, between them. But that's for people who have more sets and more decorations, and probably even benches from Lego City, or friends or stuff like that. Okay, so now this one is exactly the same, like literally the same thing. The only difference is that this one over here really has how to say, yeah, the only real difference is that this one has, let me try to like put this over here and, you know, kind of press it tightly, and then I'm gonna put the flower in. So yeah, this one here has simply another color for the flower, but the rest is the exact same thing. But no problem, they go together, you know, and they make a very, how to say, like equally, I don't know, matching, equally looking area over here. Oops, yeah, okay, so it's not a, Jesus Christ, it's not a good idea to put a plant there, because yeah, this needs to stay a bit steadier, you know. So yeah, come on. Okay, like that. Really, I think kind of like this, I don't really know, but yeah, this one sits, I believe, a bit upwards, but it seems to be put, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to like risk breaking it because of an obsession to like put them very, very strongly. Okay, now we have a third bigger plate, but this one actually has the crosswalk, right? So you might think and say like, why does the crosswalk, you know, need a vegetation area? Well, first off, you need to complete the design. You will see when I'm gonna mount it, right? You need to complete the design, and because this one also has Okay, 1 second. Yeah, you need to complete the design over here plus the sign. There's nowhere to put the sign, you know. Now if you have like enough room to like make a huge diorama or like a city, you know, or like if you have 1 or 2 buildings and want to make like a proper city between the buildings and the road, you know, you would over other plates to kind of like be more how to say, more thick and more resistant. You would put normal green or gray plates, right, and put these on top of those. But I for one, I didn't get that because I only want like you know, a long road or like a T version road like we are doing over there. But yeah, also if you get like 4 sets, you can do a perfect squared shape, you know, with a building or like a park or whatever you want in the middle. Sadly, as you guys probably notice, I know that many people like my coffee table. Lots of people have commented about it in DMs over TikTok and Instagram messages, you know. But yeah, sadly, I wish I would have a Lego room and like, you know, a big proper desk dedicated only for like Lego building and like a mini studio for Lego photography and stuff like that. But sadly, I do not have something like that. So yeah, that's why I'm doing the best that I can, you know. Also, I don't have the possibility to like build an extra room, so yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, now let's build the actual things. So we have the plates. Don't worry if you see these X's. These are seeable only when like powerful lights, like my LED lamp, my huge, that's 1 meter long LED lamp over there, you know. But in normal daylight you will not see those. So you have 2 of them, you put them like this, and now you attach them together. Okay, this is very customizable, very cool. Now let me see. Now we add another one, right, because one is the intersection and we have like 2 sides. No problem, let me make it just like that, just like this over here. Okay, and now over here we add over here we add the crosswalk, right? Let's see, like this over here. Okay, and over here we need the speed bumps, you know, the bumps that stop the cars, because yeah, well, you can pass them even in real life. I have these in my city. You can by all means you can come with speed and try to, you know, to get past them, but the problem is that you will wreck your car. They you know, until a certain design in real life in my city was approved, was like safety approved for these speed bumps, you know, or like speed limiters. Yeah, they actually had to like put them and take them apart, you know, because they were like putting them all around the city, not only, you know, where the crosswalks are. And yeah, people were indeed you know, smashing their cars because they were too tall and stuff like that. Okay, now we have to decorate, so let's start here. So 1, 2, 3, okay, 4. Oops, yeah, by mistake I put one there. Over here it already needs to be in reverse. Okay, how do you take one out? Well, you rotate. This is how they look below, and you simply push. You need a Lego Technic part, and you simply push in that hole right there, in any of the, okay, I was keeping my finger on it. And yes, I know I have a what is it, I have a brick separator, but the brick separator is simply not long enough to do it. Okay, now we put left and right, as you guys can see, just like this over here. Let me take this, need one there, one over here, and the last one over here. Okay, very cool, very awesome. And now we put the gray ones, right? So we put here, we put here, okay, we put here, and of course we put in the middle. Okay, this is how it looks. Now let me see. As you guys see, this is not yet finished. Now we put the sides. These are the sides, basically the ramps. If you don't plan to have you know, like endings, so to say, for your street, this is not a must do, right? Okay, and I need 2 of them over here, so you get 6 of them, right? Perfect. Okay, or if, for example, if you do like a parking lot in a building and you want this, yes, you can, this can enter here as well. So basically you have like very high customization and mobility with these things. Now we take our things. First off, we have the speed limiter, right? Perfect. Now we have the crosswalk over here, as you guys can see. But yeah, over here, if you want, you can put a normal plate, no problem. You know, it kind of is equal. Yeah, it will be perfectly equal. They printed that amazing. Now, one of the light lamps, street lamps, I'm sorry, comes there. The other one comes over here, right? Then over here, like that, we have the stop signs for the cars, the light signs actually, not the stop signs. Now another one comes over there, and over there we have, like I said, we have the green corner, right? Okay, I know this is quite a bit. Let me turn it so you guys can see it better. Look, it looks absolutely amazing, to be honest. Plus in my dioramas and photographs, I only want this part, you know, kind of like from here, and to place cars. And yes, I already tested it. I planned it, so you have like 3 cars fitting well, depending on like what kind of cars, right? And now if you see all these, so anything you can take off, for example, I'd say that light would work better, you know, like how to say, like this is like at the same, you see the open space at the same distance, but this is near the crosswalk, near the intersection, while the other one is on the opposite side, right? So for example, in my custom build, I moved that from there, let's say, to there, you know, like that. But let's keep to the official build, right? Okay, perfect. And now, 1 second, I'm getting some parts from you know, I don't have enough room on my table to keep everything anymore, so we have a handful of these. What do you guys do with these? This is what you do with these. Look over there. Bam, 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 like that. like this over here, and boom, like this. Okay, my friends, what do you guys think? And yes, I already have a build on my other YouTube channel that I started for Lego in Romanian, so I kind of experimented with it because I didn't want to look like a noob. And yeah, I actually ended up doing a longer video with this on my Romanian channel. So yeah, that's why I seem to be this experienced with it. I actually am not. Only today I found out you can put like big plates underneath. Let me lift it. As you guys can see, you can lift them, but they kind of bend a bit from over here because this is everything that connects them. But like I said, people either put a plate beneath, or they put two plates with big bricks in between and this on top like a third layer. Actually, you have like a plate, like a few bricks, kind of like pillars, another layer of plates, and then this. But you guys can watch online a lot of tips and tricks, and who knows, I might even do my own. Okay, my friends, what can I say? This set is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I only wish I had like a huge Lego room. One side would be like, I don't know, a huge table with my medieval things, castles, fortresses, and stuff like that, and another one with the buildings. Yes, I decided that aside my castles, my medieval, Lego castle set and Lord of the Rings sets, I also want to buy two buildings, but only two buildings. You know, the jazz club, if I can still find it and not be insanely overpriced. I found like a few websites in Romania that has it, to how to say, affordable offers, just a bit above the former price before the set was retiring. And I also want to get the Tudor's corner, so this street might end up in the front of those, but more than that, I do not have room where to assign in my house. Okay, my friends, what can I say? Thank you very, very much. Don't forget to subscribe, and we shall see each other later, where when I'm going to go to the next step in my diorama project, so to say, and we are going to build the police cars from LEGOCITY. 1 second. These we are. Oh Jesus Christ! Sorry guys if I scared you with that. I didn't notice the small thing over here. So yeah, this. And yes, I plan to arrange this, and we are gonna build a police car exactly right over there. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel or to my TikTok, but I'd rather have you on my YouTube account because you can see my content full screen in 4K resolution, 60 FPS and everything aside, like smartphone vertical screen. But it is up to you. Okay, my friends, thank you very, very much. See you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye, my friends.